Your curriculum is chosen, your schedule set, your year's begun. And you may stop there. But there's something that I do 3 times at the beginning of the school year to help set the rest of our year up for success. I'm Tricia. I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kids, and this is our 10th year of homeschooling. My goal here on the channel is to empower moms to create and embrace a homeschool that is uniquely their own. I share a lot of resources and tips and hard-learned advice and resources. Mostly homeschool related. Sometimes we veer off. If you are not already subscribed, I'd love to have you hit subscribe. If you would like more information about a subscriber freebie that I have going on right now, as well as a homeschool 180 hashtag that I have going on Instagram, the information will be down below. And there's also a printable down in the down bar as well, the link for it, that will go along with this video. You don't have to subscribe or anything to get the one for this video. If you have not watched the rest of my Back to Homeschool prep series, the link for that will be down below, as well as on the end screen at the end of my video. This is video number 5. Number 6 on Thursday will be my last one. So, this video, what I like to do, somewhere around the 2 to 3 week mark, and then again around 4 to 6 weeks, and then somewhere between 8 and 12 weeks, I take an assessment using the same 7 questions each time. And the answers to them will help guide me to see what changes I need to make the rest of our year successful. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the questions to week 2 weeks and my answers, because we're right at that mark. And then I'll quickly go through the questions for 4 weeks and then the last set. But all of them will be in full on the printable that you'll find down below. So, question number 1 that I ask myself at 2 weeks is, what is going well for homeschool and why? If you want to answer more than one thing, go ahead. I would say something that's going well is that we've chosen, the curriculum seems to be working. Why? I don't know. I think we just kind of got lucky this year. Maybe that I'm at 10 years and I have a pretty good idea, but yeah, I would say that I chose good curriculum this year. Number 2, what about for each kid? So far, I would say going well. We're at 2.5 weeks right about, and today was our first day of co-op, where my daughter is taking chemistry and literature composition, and then she starts Spanish this week, and then next week we start geometry. So I'll be able to give a better answer to that later. But for her, I think things are going well so far. But I need to kind of firm up one of her elective plans. Both of my boys, everything's going fine, but they both need more work. I don't know what I'm missing. I need to sit down and let them get through, but they're finishing in record amount of time. I know Ben needs a writing program still on order, and I've ordered it. But other than that, so far, things are going well for them. Question number 3, how are schedules working and what needs to be changed or tweaked? So far, things are going well, but like I said, Elizabeth gets things added in this week, and then I need to figure out what's missing for the boys. So that, I would say, is something I need to figure out is what I'm missing and fine tune that a little bit. And I have not made a schedule of when I'm helping whom, so that has to get made this week so that so the kids know when they can expect help from me and when they need to wait patiently, or at least wait. Question number 4, is any curriculum not working well, and if not, who can I ask for help? That part I think is key, because sometimes it's just a matter of tweaking your program versus just ditching it and switching to something else, which is what a lot of us tend to do. But I'm really big into trying to make things work if you can, and giving it a real honest effort. I purchased the Greek Code Cracker, I think is what it's called, from Classical Academic Press for him. It is not going well because he needs me to help him get started. So it's divided into different units. I am going to help him on the first unit. And then send him on. That I think is, oh, and editing. I did paragraph editing for him this year from Evan Moore. We've already ditched it. It was too much. I don't know. I don't know if he needs more practice with punctuation before he can do this or what. We've set it aside and I want to see if I can find something. I may have him switch to Khan Academy's grammar and then go to this. I'm not sure what. I think he needs focused punctuation instruction before we move on. So that's number 4. Question number 5, how are meals going? It may seem like a crazy question to ask with a homeschool assessment, but it's part of your life and it's helpful. If you are interested, I put up a video last week on some recipes that are easy to make, and I put up a blog post with some meal ideas. If you subscribe to my email list, the email that went out yesterday also had a few ideas. So I would say so far I've done pretty well. I've tried to really think about our schedule in the afternoons and evenings, which days I can, how much time I have for cooking and prep work. And I think so far it's gone pretty well. This week starts volleyball games, so that will be, that'll give me a better idea of how that's going. Number 6 is, how's the general upkeep of your house? Are there any areas that you're finding are difficult, and if so, what can you do to change that? Can you assign it out to anyone? Can you work into your day to make sure you focus on that? Really think about what you can do to fix that spot. There are all kinds of noises going on in my home, in my room. The dog and the door, the kids are at the door. I don't know. I apologize. This is real life. Dog's allergies are acting up. That's her scratching. Coco! I've ushered everybody out now, so hopefully that fixes the problem. Question 6, general upkeep of your home. So far, I think things are going pretty well. In another video, I talked about how I need to spend some time in my bedroom. I have not done that yet. That will definitely help things. But so far, we've stayed on top of things pretty well. I do want to my kids have a job that they have to do at lunchtime, and I would like to hand another job to each of them, but I'm not sure what would really be helpful. So I just need to give that some careful consideration. I don't want to just give them a job just to give them a job. I want to give them a job that's actually going to help me out and help their home run more smoothly. So number 7, the same one. How confident are you feeling? I would say I'm at around maybe a 7. I feel pretty good, but this is 9th grade for my daughter, and things, as we add in the rest of her core classes, 4 of them are being outsourced. That's going to give me a better picture of how things are going. So then, like I said, at around 4 to 6 weeks, I take those same basic questions and do another assessment. So what's continuing to work well for you in your homeschool, and what for each kid? If you change your schedule, how are those tweaks working? And if you didn't change it, are you now in need of any changes? If you had any problems with curriculum and you asked for help, is the help working? Are those ideas making the program work for you? And if you think it's not going to work out for you, start thinking about what you might need to change, or what you might switch to, I should say. And give a little research on that while you're still continuing to see if it's going to work or not for you. Number 5, still, again, how are your meals going? Are there problem areas with dinner that you can tweak? Again, with the general upkeep of your house, if you've handed off anything or made any changes, are those working for you? Do you need to make any other changes? And again, how confident are you feeling? And then the last time I do this, somewhere between, my ideal is right around 10 weeks, but 8, 10, 12 weeks, somewhere around there, take another assessment and see how things are, and ask those same questions. What's working for your home, or for your whole entire homeschool? What's working for each kid? Is your schedule solid now? Do you need to make any other changes? If you had problems with curriculum, how is it now? Meals, again, general upkeep of your house. Have the changes you made worked? Are there still other things need to be changed? Now there's the helicopter. We're on a flight path with helicopters and airplanes going to base, so we get those too. Never a quiet moment in my home. And then again, how confident are you feeling? Hopefully, by the time you do your third assessment, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are somewhere around an 8 or a 9 at least. If not, then really give some thought to that. If you still have a lot of doubts, if things are still just not running smoothly in your home, I'd see about talking with someone, a friend, even if they're not a homeschooling friend, then still like that feedback and being able to ask questions and discuss it out loud may be of good help for you. So yeah, if you're not at least an 8 out of 10 on confidence, then give some more thought to what needs to change. So don't forget to check the down bar for the information on the printable Go With This and the subscriber fee, Instagram, hashtag, all of that will be down below. Playlist also, you'll see the playlist on your screen right now. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you back here on Thursday.